We are here at the Pennsylvania Lumber Museum shingle mill, which is in the lower level of the museum campus, just down from the sawmill building. And this building features another interactive exhibit, one that we can, a piece of equipment, historic antique equipment that we can demonstrate from time to time during museum special events like Bark Peelers Festival. Shingle mills were often located next to sawmills to take advantage of unused pieces of timber that were too small to be sawn into boards or dimensional lumber. Shingles were a very common roofing material in Pennsylvania throughout the 18th and 19th and early 20th century. And shingles could last up to 30 years on a building, depending what type of wood it was and in what part of Pennsylvania it was located. We're very thankful for volunteers like Gene Suplee and Mike Berberick who run this mill for us from time to time, and they're going to tell you a little bit about how they do it.
My name's Gene Suplee, and I operate the shingle mill here at the Pennsylvania Lumber Museum. Have been doing that since 96 or 97, and we cut shingles every year. We stamp them with a insignia for the museum and allow people to carry them away as a souvenir. The mill here we have is a J. Greenwood and Company, Rochester, New York. Patent date on it listed as 1868. This mill came to the museum in the 60s. Marshall Case brought it here as a donation when they were building the sawmill that we have here, working sawmill. And every year we get it out during bark peelers and other functions and festivities they have here, and cut shingles for everybody to take away. The mill itself was restored, came here in kind of rough shape, and Lester Jordan, a volunteer who has passed, restored the mill, new bearings, and the blade has been redone and everything, and it's become a real kind of a important thing, or a thing that the museum is pretty proud of, and we all have fun making shingles for people to carry away, and it allows people to understand that how shingles on a roof are just not shingles on a roof. They have to start as a piece of wood, and most people are very familiar with cedar shingles. Here in the north there was no cedar, so most of the shingles up here were either white pine or hemlock. Hemlock being the one that did not last nearly as long as the white pine shingles did.
My name is Mike Berberick, and I've been here at the museum since 1993. I was the maintenance man here from 1995, I guess, until 2018. And in this building here, it works out real well for bark peelers, or the antique show, the spring antique show, bark peelers in July, and fall antique show in October. We're pretty sure it's like a 1951 B, John Deere B. It has 6 speeds. And, we're running off the belt pulley to run the shingle mill. This is the block we start out with. It's about 16, 18 inches long, and whatever, about 12 inches wide. And you put it in the carriage, and you clamp it with this arm. And then as the blade is running, you just slide it through, and it makes a shingle like this. And every time it goes through, one side will be wide like this. And then when you back this up, it clicks a cog, and it flips it over, and it'll come out like this. So you get the whole block. So it don't just shave one side of the block there. Yeah, that's how they're put on the roof. And you leave a 5-6 inch reveal. When the water, and then when you put the next one on, if you're going up the roof, you stagger it like this, so you don't have a water gap like that. And then there's examples right here on this roof.
Shingle mills like this, there are wooden ones. This, fortunately for us here, is a cast iron unit that, so it's a little later, probably from 1860 up until after the turn of the century, 1910, 1920. And when they went away from steam power and water power, line shafts and stuff had become kind of obsolete, they changed to the orientation of the mill and went to vertical mills, just because they were easier to hitch up and to use. And again, it's just like slicing lunch meat but you're using wood blocks rather than
Bologna.
bologna. There you go.